Hi. I don't know why I'm wearing this jacket because I have the same shirt on. Then I realized who cares? I don't know. I think it's kind of way too hot to have right now, so I'm just gonna not have it on. I don't even know why I put it on. This is technically a unprepared sequel to my last video because thing is um what I could talk about right now has a lot of the same subjects as the last video. This video is about a different thing. It's not a celebration. It is a memorial to the Choco Taco from Klondike, which has been discontinued as of today. And I am sad, not because I ever had one, but because I never had one. And I don't think I will have the experience or chance to be able to eat a Choco Taco again. But I have one right here. It has been in the freezer. My mom got it a little while ago. It's been there for a long time. And I realized that now would be a good time to eat it. Because it will be most likely the last and first time I will eat one. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. And sorry, I have these fingers. And this, I will talk more after I eat this. I just want to get this done quickly so I don't melt it. I don't know how long this has been there, but it's been there for a while. And I don't see any expiration date. This comes out bad. I don't know what to do. First and last chocolate taco. This is definitely not what it's supposed to look like. Dude, of course, it's been in the fridge for months. Of course it's gonna be frosted. What was I thinking? What am I supposed to do? I have a soggy frozen Choco Taco. Maybe it will defrost when I'm done talking. In fact, I looked it off my hand right now. It kind of tastes like a drumstick. Yeah. Wipe that off. So, the reason why I was sad and not be able to taste it was because if I'm never able to taste it, I would be left out of a experience almost universal of eating a Choco Taco. And the reason for Klondike's discontinuation was because apparently they need to focus on other things. Because something about demand. And look, I understand if your product isn't getting that much demand, then you are probably going to discontinue it. But it's not like they're going bankrupt because of it. It's not like the only reason I know of Klondike, the company, is because of the Klondike bar and the Choco Taco. I don't know if anyone else buys any of the other ice creams. If you don't enjoy the Choco Taco, if you enjoy something else, good for you. But I know that everyone who's had Choco Taco says it's good. And I won't know that. And the only chance I will get is to eat this soggy... Oh, great, now it's wet. Now it's actually soggy. I have to throw this away. This. Which, it's my fault that it's been there for such a long time. And I doubt it's going to immediately get removed from ice cream stores. Or ice cream trucks. But thing is, I have no money to buy one, and Green Nuggets like frost on the floor. So I was gonna like eat it and then talk, but I wasn't able to eat it, and I'm probably not going to, and I'm probably just gonna have to beg my mom. Why am I saying this? The feeling of being left out of an experience that's only going to be available for a limited time or once in a lifetime is weird. It's a big way for, marketing stunts to happen. Like, oh, you can buy this item, but you can only buy it in a certain quantity and for a certain amount of time. Oh no. Well, yeah. And there's some events that, even though no matter how much you record, no matter how many archives you have, your personal experience will be what most appeals to you. And sometimes the only way you can get a personal experience is by experiencing it with someone else or by sharing it with people. But the thing is, though, the Choco Taco is such a basic, mundane thing that the idea of it not existing anymore or being gone is kind of weird. So I haven't really heard that much things about the Choco Taco. And about these things that are gone or not produced anymore, you can get them. That's the thing, you could get them. If it's something like a broken game console or just a collectible thing of memorabilia, like those Garfield plushies that like stick to the car windows. Definitely they don't make those anymore, I think. But like, you can buy one on eBay for like $10. But the thing with limited time food items, once they're gone, the taste is gone. And food items have expiration dates. I'm sure this is expired and old and stuff. And so is all of the what was it called? It was like, those ice creams that they sold at Baskin Robbins for a season free of Stranger Things? Yeah, all that. Those were banging, dude. They were awesome. But they're gone. And I'll never be able to taste the SS Caramel or whatever it was called. Or, yeah, the SS Butterscotch. I'll never be able to have that again. Unless I were to time travel or revert back into the Stranger Things world. When I say revert back, like, I've been there. I don't know why I word that. This one's scripted. If someone walked in right now and, like, told me some, like, really weird news or whatever, like, this video wouldn't be up. But, yeah. And with food items that are gone, and if they come back, good. But there's also a chance that they won't be perfect to the original taste. And that's a weird thing. And if they do bring back the Choco Taco sometime in the future, I will eat it. Just so I don't have to wait for it to, like, be gone again. Let me talk about some limited edition food items that I have. Of course, I already talked about the Baskin Robbins Stranger Things ice cream, and Baja Blast Mountain Dew isn't really a limited time item, more of it's specific only in Taco Bell stores. The cans are and bottles are really hard. They only come around every once in a while, and you gotta get them fast because then they'll fly off store shelves. And it's weird because it's kind of like lost media. The lost media that there is no way to get it back unless the company that made the food are able to bring it back. Yeah. And there are many examples. And there are some ice creams I don't think will be going away anytime soon. I'm sure the Sonic ice cream bar won't be gone, or the SpongeBob, or the Powerpuff Girls, even though the Powerpuff Girls have had anything in a really long time. I don't think they'll be gone. I don't know why the Powerpuff Girls haven't been around in years. I mean, it's not that they haven't been like popular or anything, more just like there hasn't been any content for them in a really long time. Good content, and I don't know how the live action thing will be, but still, lost food items or things you can never get again are weird. It's strange. You eat them, and then if you ate them and they're gone, then they're gone. The taste was in your mouth once, but it might never come back. Here's a fun story. Could I tell this? I think I could. So basically, I was telling my mom about my plan to rally and get together a bunch of people to bring back the SS Butterscotch. Now, I don't even have a big enough following to do something like that and have it successful, but I told her my plan, and she thought it was interesting. But then, I don't want to really go into too many personal details, but somehow, through my mom's work, she was telling it to one of the customers, I guess, about my plan. And this person turned out to be one of the higher ups, like a district manager of Baskin Robbins. And he said, please don't do that. And he will notify us whenever there is something close to the SS Butterscotch. And even though it's not in full confirmation, still makes me happy that somehow, I might be able to taste SS Butterscotch. Then there's this other ice cream. I don't even remember it being announced. I don't even remember anything weird. I've never seen it again. And that thing was the Superman ice cream. Now, the way I was introduced to this was a Jax Films video where he was paid to talk about it and how it's going to be at Comic-Con. And I'm like, whoa, that's awesome, dude. So I go to the store with my grandma one day. I see it. I'm like, they have Superman ice cream? I get the Superman ice cream, and I think, man, this is good. This is awesome. And I always got it until sometime around 2020 or 2021, we went to the store, and it wasn't there. And every time since, I haven't seen it at the store, at Voss. I don't know what happened to it, really. This is just not even. Go away, dude. But yeah, it's weird. The Choco Taco is gone. But then there's some food items that come back. Dunkaroos are a very infamous example. because they never were fully gone, more of just they were hard to obtain. And then now they fully come back, and I tasted them. They're good. They're fine. They're a good snack. Good thing to eat after you had a lunch. Alright, a mini dessert. And that is fine. I made videos eating McDonald's meals, and most of the video was me talking, even though the main point of eating in a video is to eat, which I apologize to that. Ron and Baron, they made that point, and I'm like, okay. So, but those things were one-time deals, and I could still order the exact same meal. But for the BTS, I can't get the sauce. For the Saweetie meal, which I didn't get, but my mom got, and she gave me the sauce, I will never be able to get the sauces. And I have them in a small little collection I don't want to bust out right now. Maybe I'll show in a different video. But just, it's weird how, like, limited edition food items are. Taco Bell nacho fries. You know, there seems to be a lot of weird availability at Taco Bell. Like, it's Taco Bell, but it's Taco Bell. And just, I like Taco Bell. But I won't say, like, I love them. But not just because of the food. More of also the energy. You go into a Taco Bell. It's not perfect. It's not even Mexican food. But it's there for people just to eat. It's not smart food. It's not food that you eat when you want to be really healthy. It's not food that's like complex. It's Taco Bell. It's just different versions of Mexican foods and other things. It's Taco Bell. It has their own identity. Every single food restaurant or fast food place has their own identity. And McDonald's used to be all childish and goofy, but no, there's still a little water in here. But now I guess it's more businessy, techy, which is really weird because it's McDonald's. Burger King was Burger King. It was like just, oh, you go to Burger King. It's like Castle, but not. Why am I speaking like a Russian shady businessman? But yeah, and then KFC, it's just like old, I don't know how to describe it. Popeyes, nice, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to specifically say how each of those identities are. Plus, it's like 2:37 in the morning. But Taco Bell, to me, has a very special thing of just, it's late at night. You want to eat. You don't want to eat Mexican food. You want some American retellings of Mexican food. And so you go to Taco Bell and you get a spicy Dorito taco, a large Baja Blast, and maybe a Crunch Wrap. Then you eat it. And maybe you get the little sauce packets with like the little words and stuff on them. But Taco Bell has such a clear, weird kind of thing. And I've seen things where it's like, oh, they're making futuristic Taco Bell. And it's like all like neon and like, you know, probably most apparent late at night. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's weird, but kind of makes sense. Like, whenever I play on an Xbox Series X or go to Taco Bell, I can't stop thinking about the other. And that's because around 2021, Taco Bell was doing a promotion with Xbox Series X where if you send some codes, you're able to win one. And now I didn't win one, but I was able to get the Xbox, and I'm still eating at Taco Bell. And why am I talking about Taco Bell? I just realized how off track I am. I'll talk about that in a moment, but I, whenever Taco Bell nacho fries are available, I always get them. It's a weird thing. Whenever I see an advertisement for one for the first time in like a year, I have to go to my mom and say, Mom, they brought them back. Then we go and we eat the food. And then maybe like in 2 weeks, I do it again. But still, Taco Bell nacho fries are the most inconsistent food. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a it never always tastes the same. I mean that in a you never know when it's gonna come. It's like a more common solar eclipse. It happens on a random time, and then you just find out about it like a few days before it happens, and then Taco Bell. You go to Taco Bell. But let me just talk about Taco Bell a little bit more. Around October of 2021, okay, first off, the 2020 and 2021, very deep into the pandemic or early pandemic, whatever, just like when it was the only, like, basically, when the pandemic was big, it still is happening, but it's like, we all were told that we had for people my age or around, people that go to school, we're all told, hey, we might get a few weeks off school. And then we're all happy. Then we were given the computers, doing some stuff, and then we had to do it online for a while. It was a weird new development, but easier than having to get up and take a shower and all that. You could wake up, go in there to school, basically in your pajamas, not even like showering, and it wasn't the best, but it was kind of chill. But then you look on the news and just there's so much noise. I don't know why, but in like past like ever since the decade started, it seems like there's been much more noise, and there seems to never be a moment of quietness. It's always just loud and everything. It's overwhelming. And when this happened, I'm like, oh no. And then online school ended, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? I barely go outside. I'm mostly stuck here, and I just went crazy. And then in 2021, it kind of died down slightly a little bit, but it was still happening. But in October, I had a weird, just nice memory of I was getting into Jack Stubber and stuff like that. And I remember hearing about the Xbox Series X. And for maybe not even a really long, just for a while, that was the only, thing I cared about. Going to Taco Bell and having a chance at winning the Xbox Series X. So I had a memory of me and my parents of us going Halloween shopping and us finding something I could use for my costume or find something cool. And then after we go Halloween shopping, we go into the car and go to Taco Bell. And I order a Crunchwrap or a taco or something with a Dr. Pepper. And I get that cup with Master Chief on it, holding the gun, looking cool, and telling you how to have a chance to win the Xbox. And as we're driving, we go home and watch a show my dad recommended that we get on DVD, and then we do get on DVD, and we watch, it's probably either Strangers of Candy or The Critic. We watch it, and as we're watching Strangers of Candy, and I eat my Taco Bell and play with my little knickknacks I got at the Halloween store. And then before I go to bed, I play some Among Us because it's October 2021. And I play Among Us while listening to Jack Stubber. It was a weird kind of calm. It wasn't quiet, but it wasn't so much noise. And just the fall, just like the fall season, the air of it, while watching some show from the late 90s, early 2000s that only like 10 people know. That basically starts Stephen Colbert's career, watching a show while having the fall air be there after going Halloween shopping and eating Crunchwrap and drinking a Dr. Pepper from Taco Bell. It was a weird energy that I just can't replicate. I could replicate it more, just it's great. And limited time food, items, promotions, and discontinued things are a weird thing. Nothing can last forever, but some things you just never think of being gone. And that's how I feel about the Choco Taco. And now that it's gone, I feel the urge to eat one. And my only chance to eat one currently is in the trash melting, because it's bad. Because I never decided to eat one when it was still available. And that's how it goes. I must live my life and wait for another opportunity to eat one, whether it be an ice cream man, or they bring it back, or I make one myself. This got really off the rails. I don't even know why I started talking about Taco Bell, dude. I'm just tired. I'm most likely going to go to bed or watch YouTube in bed or something like that. Just someone's bed. That's not all Sonic games. Just thank you for listening and watching. Also, my Hotline Miami 2 speedrun attempts video has been copyright claimed, so I might delete that. Anyway, bye y'all. See you later. I might just have to put that video on like Google Drive. Yeah. See you sometime. But have a good day. I would give like updates, but that's not a real update. That video is going to be taken down by me. So just have a good day. Thanks for listening. Good night. Like, subscribe if you haven't. If you don't have an account or I'm watching this. Whatever. Bye.